Hi fellow Pisces, this is your energy reading for the week of June 8th through the 12th. I will be getting clarity on a situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the Six of Swords. So this spread is around you walking away from, really moving on from a situation that's been difficult for you. For the recent past, you have the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So you recently were able to let go of someone or a situation because of a lack of interest or pessimism that it will actually happen. And this is a situation that you have been holding on too tightly to, that it might have started to become slightly toxic for you. But letting them go, it's really causing you to face some difficulties and struggle with feelings of possible loss or maybe even rejection. And that leads you to some type of communication or some type of small message. For the immediate future, you have the Two of Wands, the Magician, the Star, and the Eight of Pentacles. So for this week, you're focusing on healing and trying to create some harmony in yourself after connecting with someone, the Magician. This could be a jack of all trades type of situation. This could be anywhere from a politician, an entertainer, some type of celebrity or well-known person. But after connecting with them, because of your lack of contentment, you're focusing on really healing and finding harmony within yourself and in your life. And that's leading you to putting some effort into something, or putting your focus in something that needs your attention. For the immediate outcome, you have the Chariot, the Strength card, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So you find the strength to find the courage to travel or make some travel plans. And that causes a lot of excitement around you, a lot of energy, a lot of communication, a lot of action, a lot of fast changes are going on around you. And that's leading to some type of relocation or road trip. I went ahead and pulled some clarification cards to get a clearer picture of what's going on underneath. For the overall energy, the Six of Swords, you have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So you're trying to move on from a situation that's been difficult for you. This could be around a lack of motivation or just a lack of commitment to wanting to meet with someone. After delaying or canceling travel plans, this could be either because of a fear of rejection, or maybe you're just not interested, no longer interested, or maybe there was some type of rejection. Someone was resisting open conversation with you or open communication with you. For the recent past, for the Page of Wands, you have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Hermit. So you're letting go of this connection or the situation because of lack of interest or being pessimism that this might be not the right time for this connection or this situation. After you're able to let go, after really being able to connect with your inner guidance your inner wisdom. And that was able to come into play after finding the courage and really persevering and healing feelings of heartbreak or pain or sorrow that you were dealing with. For the Five of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So you're struggling with some difficulties around a lack of communication. This could be delayed or blocked communication. And because you have the reverse Page of Wands over here and the reverse Eight of Wands, this also can revolve around just being bad timing all around. Bad timing around or not being able to communicate, not being able to connect with this Queen of Cups. You weren't able to connect with them for stability, financial stability. And that's leading to the Page of Swords. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So there's some type of communication or some type of written small burst of communication with someone, with a person from your past, so that they can maybe help you walk away from or move on from the bad luck you've been having. What you consider bad luck because of these delays and setbacks to what you were hoping would be positive change for you. For the immediate future, for the Two of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon card, with the Four of Wands. So you're connecting with this Magician around your lack of contentment around some type of get-together. This could be some type of celebration or reunion. Some type of coming together. Lack of contentment around that after you were trying to create an illusion. A celebration or get-together reunion was because you were trying to create an illusion of a lack of money or even family problems. For the Star card, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Four of Pentacles. So you're taking this time after you were connecting to this Magician about the lack of contentment. You're focused on healing and finding harmony through isolation, really closing yourself off from others. Because through this isolation and really being alone, you're able to let your guard down. You're able to remove all the armor that you carry about yourself each day when you face the world. And your time in isolation and being alone allows you to remove this armor and really show some vulnerability and perceived weaknesses. And sometimes through that time, anxiety can creep in. For the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So you're putting your effort into a lot of work into connecting with the Emperor, some type of authority figure or powerful person or entity, because you're wanting to connect with someone else, the King of Pentacles. You're trying to connect with them because you're seeking attention, or you're seeking attention from them. For the immediate outcome, for the Chariot card, you have the Judgment, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So you're finding the courage to make some travel plans or travel for some type of reunion, hoping to create some stability for you, some happiness or stability for you. by being able to tell the truth or really confess some type of false accusation or maybe even unfair blame in a situation. For the Eight of Wands, you have the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So this finding the courage for travel is causing a lot of excitement and commotion, a lot of action, communications. There's a lot of stuff going on regarding some type of surrender or defeat or failure, or defeat of some type. After not putting any effort into travel, or making those travel plans, at least there's some type of failure or defeat at them. And that's leading to the Knight of Wands. You have the Lover's card, the Star card, and the Knight of Swords. So this kind of hastiness, fast-moving energy, possibly some type of road trip or maybe more travel. It looks like you're seizing the opportunity for something. You want some big changes. You want a big change in your life. So you're seizing the opportunity to create some harmony for yourself in your life through desire, through romance, through connection. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Any advice for the Pisces watching? Any advice for the Pisces watching? Invention. Adaptation, adjustment, transformation, and challenge. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. Sometimes life gives you lemons, but not to worry. Your helper guides are on hand, assisting you in transforming your lemons into lemonade. No matter who you are or what circumstances you've inherited, life is always a blend of both the positive and the negative. Your helper guides urge you to be grateful for the positives of your life and to be creative and inventive with the negatives. They are on hand to help you transform any adverse or challenging situations into one for the better. So rather than dwell on your lousy circumstances, get your innovative juices flowing and change the undesirable or adversarial situation into a more satisfying one. Rather than endure an unfulfilling job, for example, be resourceful and courageous and start the business you dreamed of for years. Rather than remain in an unsatisfying relationship, summon enough self-love to move on. This is not to deny the painful aspects of your life. Just know you don't have to tolerate them any longer. Use your sadness, frustration, or lack of fulfillment as an incentive to create better circumstances. Allow your helper guides to get you going. If your circumstances cannot be changed right now, at least change your attitude and make the best of the situation, knowing it is temporary. Do not settle for lemons you encounter in life. Gather their juice and be creative. Ask your helper guides for inspiration and ideas so that you can invent a much sweeter outcome. They are ready and waiting to help. So in this situation, you need to be a little inventive. Show some creativity. And that is it for the Pisces reading, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.